This is WGN Morning News at 5.
Hey, good morning. Are you a Portillo's fan? We went behind the scenes to see what it takes to build one of their restaurants at their new location in Gurnee, which opens today. That story's after the break.
Good morning, Marcus.
Good morning. That was great.
What's
I'm
great?
so happy for her. I'm so
fantastic.
It was really great to meet her. Hey, it's been an incredible entrepreneurial success story over the past 50 years. Portillo's opening another restaurant today, this one up in Gurnee. We went behind the scenes to see what it takes to build a Portillo's, from the fans who demand a restaurant come to their area to the designers who bring it all to life. It was 1963 when Dick Portillo opened the Dog House on North Avenue in Villa Park. Today, there are more than 36 Portillo's restaurants spread across the country.
I was first in line, got here at 3 o'clock in the morning because Portillo's is amazing.
This was the scene in Rockford last year where the company had their biggest opening yet. More than 5,000 people showed up on the first day.
For me, Portillo's, it's all about the food. You know, we all grew up with it in Chicago, and it kind of represents the best of what the city has to offer.
Gurnee resident Joe Kahn wants to topple that record. He created a Facebook page in 2013, Gurnee Wants Portillo's. After more than 4,000 people have liked the page, his wish has been granted. Portillo's is opening just outside the Gurnee Mills Mall.
For me, I couldn't be happier. It couldn't actually be any closer to my house, so that worked out great. But, you know, I guess I'm kind of pacing around like an expecting father right now, waiting to see this thing come to life.
This is a kind of a standard theme for Portillo's, our kind of 20s, 30s Prohibition era theme.
Designer Jeff Atkins has the job of bringing a Portillo's restaurant to life. He gave us a tour of the new location in late September. It takes more than 100 workers to put everything together. We were there when they were getting ready to hoist a vintage truck into the air.
We are installing a mid-20s flatbed truck.
You're going to back right up to the wall.
We are setting it up on steel, and there will be a lunch counter up underneath the truck. So what has to happen, the truck gets rolled in, forklifts come in, and the steel erectors erect steel. The truck is lifted and slid in place, dropped in place. And then everything has to be buttoned up safety tight.
So here we are a month later.
Yes.
You're almost done. Where do you guys find all this stuff?
We work with several different prop dealers and find things on our own. The large floral sign was actually found, I believe, in Wisconsin. The arrow itself, you know, completely rebuilt, but it is a vintage, probably 1930s arrow sign. It's a 1920s visible gas pump, not a reproduction.
The picture frames have been nailed in place. The vintage beer signs are on the wall. As the Gurnee Portillo's prepares to open its doors, fans like Joe are ready to say mission accomplished. And now you're going to figure out a way to get an In-N-Out burger into Chicagoland for me, right?
Next up is In-N-Out Burger and Walker Brothers Pancakes in Gurnee, so look out.
So here it is, the Portillo's in Gurnee. It's at the Gurnee Mills Mall, but it's way in the back of the mall. So if you're familiar with the area, you've got to pull in off Grand, go way back there to the, just follow the line of cars. You're going to find it. There's going to be a million people there today. Portillos.com is the website. I don't really need to tell you about that because everybody knows Portillo's, right?
Yeah. And you just looked, it opens at 10.
Dan says he's buying. He's buying.
I was going to buy breakfast for everybody.
I could eat. Maybe it's because we wake up at 2 in the morning. I could eat a giant Italian beef sandwich right now at 5:30 in the morning.
They're chocolate shakes. The shakes they do at Portillo's are like.
Have you had the chocolate cake shake?
Yeah,
they put the pieces of the cake in the chocolate shake.
16,000 calories per shake.
Have you had this, Demetrius? The chocolate cake. It's got pieces of the chocolate cake in the shake.
Yeah.
It's just, it's a big mistake to order it, I'll tell you that, but it's delicious.
All right, Portillo's nice word. Coming up, Dean shows us which of the stars of the Hunger Games hit the red carpet in their pajamas.
And a little bit later at 6, we'll tell you why hundreds of thousands of cable customers will have to reset their login information. When does Portillo send us that check for giving them this huge promo right now?
Well, it's interesting how they put that together.
Shake, right?
Yeah.